Hey guys, Preston here from PrestonsCorner.com. This is part 2 of my green screen video series where I'm going to show you exactly how to create your own green screen videos. In part 1 of this series, I showed you exactly the same setup that I'm using here to create my green screen videos and some of the lighting techniques that I use. Now in part 2, I'm going to show you exactly how to edit your green screen videos and how to take out the background and put in whatever background you want, whether it's a static photo or a video background. So let's go ahead and jump on over to my computer and I'll show you exactly how it's all done.
Alright guys, thanks for jumping with me over to my computer here. I'm on my MacBook and I'm using this really cool software that I like called Camtasia. You've probably heard about it. It's really a very versatile software that you can use for so many different things. If you're wanting to make screen recording videos, it's great for that, but it's also good for editing. I like their timeline features here. I was using some Adobe After Effects and it's just too complicated for me, so I needed something a little bit simpler and easier, but it doesn't have all those crazy features like the Adobe tools. But I don't need anything crazy like that. I just need to do some basic video editing and audio editing, and this is the perfect software that I would use. So I've got it open here on my MacBook, and it looks a little bit different if you're on a PC because I actually have it for both for when I'm on my desktop, but for my Mac here. So if you're on a MacBook, this is exactly how it's going to look here. I'll kind of go into the basics here, but so you've already shot your green screen video and you need to import it into, this is like kind of the media bin here, and I'm on this tab. There's a bunch of other tabs here, but I'm on the media tab here. So what you would do is you would right click and do import media and then select it on your computer, double click it, and it would be in here. So here is my green screen video. You've just watched the intro clip, but this is the actual clip here. Let me go ahead and zoom into the clip. Okay, so as you can see, this is my green screen video of me in the studio, my home studio with my green screen setup that you've seen from part 1. And I'm kind of fast forwarding through the video here, but this is what your green screen video is going to look like. So let's kind of go into it here. Oh, that's a great freeze frame of me with my eyes closed, but let's kind of get into it here. So I know all of you want to know really quick how to edit out this green screen and put in whatever picture or background you want. So let's go ahead and make this. So what this is showing you is this is showing you how your video is going to export and what it's going to look like. So there are these black bars on the top here. So this is another reason you're going to want to shoot your video in HD. I would say as a rule of thumb, the minimum quality you would want to do is like 720p. If you can do 1080, that would be better, but 720 is the basic, what you need to have because of what I'm going to show you right now. We're going to have to zoom in. So if your video is not high quality, it's not going to look as good. So I've just clicked the clip here, and as you can see, you can move the clip around, and I'm just going to make it full screen here and kind of go in, which is what I did on editing it initially, but I'm showing you guys what the process looks like here. So there we go. I don't want to make sure that I'm centered here. Okay, perfect. And you can see these grid lines that they have here. All right, perfect. So there's me in this video, and this is another reason you want to make sure that you don't move around too much during your video, because if you are zoomed in, as you can see, look, my head is still in the frame, everything's in the frame, and we're good. Okay, so I know all you are dying to know, how do we edit out this background here and put in whatever background you want. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So I just clicked on the video effects tab right here, and we've got all these different effects that we can use. So for this, we're going to be using the one called remove a color. So if you just click and drag that here, there we go. We're on to, and I've selected this clip, dragged it onto here. So here it is. You can see remove a color effect is on my clip here. Now, here's the remove a color, kind of tab that opens up once you add that in. And it's currently editing. It knows you want to edit out green. So let's go ahead and click our background. Click this little tool here and click our background. And look, there we go. Just like magic, we've taken out the color of the green screen, and it's just me. Now, I know some of you are wondering, why is there a green shade around my head and some other parts of my body? Well, that's because it's really close, so we're going to have to get rid of that. Let me click on the clip here. we're going to have to get rid of that. But in order to do that, we have to play with these settings down here to get everything just right. So in order to get rid of this, it's going to be under the tolerance and the softness effects. So as you can see here, it's currently at 10% on the tolerance, but if we drag that up, it starts to disappear more. Now you want to be careful with these settings, because if you take them too high, you can get some issues, and I'll show you that right here. Like, look, if we keep going up with the tolerance, I'm starting to disappear because it's just taking everything away, which is not what you want to do. You want to keep yourself in the frame. You just want to get rid of that green at the top there. Now look, if I take it down, you can see there's more green in the picture, but we don't want that. So it was at 10%. We want to go up a little bit. Let's go up to like 17, 18. Let's go to 17%. That looks good. And then to get rid of just a little bit there, we're going to adjust the softness. So it's currently at 10%. If we take it down, you can see, look, there it is. It's getting more. But if we take it up a little bit, oh, look, there we go. 15, 16, 17. Let's just go to 14 because my shirt was starting to disappear there. So that looks pretty good. Very unnoticeable and a lot better than initially. So let's go back and edit in our picture background now. So I've imported some pictures that I want to use as my background. Now this is a picture that I bought on Photo Dune, and it's a green screen studio. So if I drag that into my timeline here, you can see, look, it's now behind me as an image. You want to import your photo or video background below your green screen video clip. So look, if I put it above it here, then look, you can't see me. It's you know, on a tab that's above you, and you don't want that. So let me make it full screen and let me put it behind me now. And look, there we go. I'm in a green screen studio. I'm on a green screen in a green screen studio. This is crazy. Wow. Okay. So now you can see kind of, okay, we've got the video, you got in the background. So let's say at the 12-second mark, I want to change backgrounds to a new photo. How would we do that? Well, I would put my playhead right here wherever I wanted to change, and then I would take the background that's currently there, and I would set it to line up with this little line right here that's coming down from the playhead, and then I would drag in the new image that I wanted to appear here. And then I would scoot it over and extend it to wherever I wanted it to stop. So let's go ahead and make this a little bit bigger and drag it over. Okay, perfect. So now you can see if the video was actually playing, we'd go from this, and then bam, we'd change backgrounds just like that. So that's what people on YouTube are doing whenever they snap their fingers and the background changes. It's just happening like that, which is a cool effect that you can do. Now, what about a video background? So let's go to the end of this one. Let me drag in my beach background here. Okay, perfect. So let me go ahead and make it full screen here so that there's no black bars on the edges. Alright, so now if we're watching from here, we go from a studio background to a beach background. Man, that looks good. I wish I was there right now. Okay, that's kind of the basics, guys. Camtasia has some really cool other features that you can use. There's really a lot of good effects. You can even like zoom in on certain areas, so I'll show you that real quick. Like if you wanted to zoom in on yourself even further, so you can go from here and then it'll slowly zoom into you, and then you can do a zoom out. This is really great if you want to do this for like screen capture videos where you zoom in and then you zoom back out. It's really a good feature. You've also got Smart Focus, which if you're doing a screen recording, it'll kind of show you, it'll follow you around on the important areas of your video. But that's kind of the basics. So as you can see here, we start off, we go in, the background changes there and there. Now I know some of you are wondering, okay, that's great, but how do I edit my video? Like if I want to cut out a section of the video or I don't like part of the video. Well, as you can see here in the timeline of my green screen video, I actually did a couple different takes on the intro to get the perfect take. So to edit out one of the clips that I didn't like or to get the right take, what you would do is, as you can see, the audio is represented here. So I would go over to like the end of this clip right here. I would select it and I would hit split at playhead, and that separates these two clips right here exactly where I told it to split. And as you can see, I could probably split here too and here. or these other little low-level gaps on the timeline. And then once you do that, you can delete the other clip or whichever clip you don't want. Just press the delete key and look there, it's gone right there. You can also add in like some background music on a layer down here, which is cool. But that's kind of the basics for creating your own green screen videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing your own green screen videos. Just put a link in the comments below and I'll be sure and check it out. Thanks guys, talk to you soon.